welcome. Now we've entered Aquarius season, and this is our connection to Aquarius. When we expand from as above, so below, and we end the programming of fear. We run a new program. That's what we came here to do. And the program we came here to run has been restored. It's been repaired. It's been mended. And it's been mended to the natural coding of source, of the creator. So how do we come here to achieve this? We came here to create it. That's how we connected it back to creation. We connected it back to creation here because as star seeds and twin flames, we came back here to create it. Light workers, right? We came here to restore and repair the connection back to what is natural. Source. And you know what, guys? Source is coming together in order to create. Seeing what's reflected back to us in our universes. The elements coming together to create. Masculine and feminine coming together to create. Masculine, feminine, child, the heavens, the earth. Through us, we are expanding as we're creating. The multitude of things that come together in order to create the colors of the rainbow. Unity equates to more than one thing. So much of the time that's reflected back to us within our universes. And it's understanding this. It's understanding what this means. So we came here to end the fear programming through love. And that is the Two of Cups. And this is the Eight of Cups challenge. Because we came here to create through the energy of the opposites. So we know we were creating this love from fear. We're creating happiness from sadness. We're creating justice from injustice. Knowing the energy of the opposites, this is the path. And this is represented by the twin flames coming back together and restoring wholeness and repairing connection, coming back to one. Now, I tried to be here starting from the day before Aquarius till I sit here with you today. And there were readings done in between that will still be aired on the channel. So we're going to go back in time. Because what they've shown me is we are actually collapsing time right now. And I think it's very important to see how we got here today. So next week sometime, or I don't know, like whenever we're called to get them up, because I'm learning, I'm not going to promise anything. I'm going to just start letting things naturally unfold here. We're going to see how we got here today. But there were a series of 4 readings in order for me to sit here with you today. And it's been quite a time because we're really expanding. You can feel the energy is shifting quickly, very quickly. We have been working with the element of air, healing with the element of air, all for this time because we're gonna amp it up. We're amping it up. So when 2050 and we ring in that bell and the golden ages is officially here, we built it. And we're building it through self right now and patternings of self. We're healing the toxicity. We came here to heal the toxicity and cleanse. Cleanse the culture from the old to the new. And what does that mean? It means we're not bringing forth toxic templates of love into love. That's how we're untwisting it, because that's where we've been being fed from. We've been being fed from a place because there's been toxicity in love. And toxicity, we're cleansing toxicity from love. So it's like, okay, you question yourself here. You question yourself and somebody you love hurts you. They do something toxic to you. Or they share a toxin with you. Or you're sharing some sort of toxin together, okay? But you're looking at each other and your body and your mind and your soul don't feel right. Spirit's like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like love. Because we have to cleanse that. Because we're raising vibration. We're evolving the species. We're leveling up. So We're going to use purification in this in order to do so. That's why we always talk about purification here. And that connection between purification and ascension and what we're doing with the body, mind, and soul. And we're the balance, guys. We're the balance. We're the center of it all. It's like we're the center of the truth and the untruth. We have to hold the center. And we have to understand that the untruth is just as much part of the truth. It's the part of the all. And then you're like, mind's blown, and you're like, how? Because it's all part of creation. And when you expand enough, you see that, and then you're okay with it. You're just okay with it. So, okay, guys, there's quite the message we're about to share, but it's connected to a message of a blue flame, and this is obviously connected to the body right now. And the message of the blue flame, and this was reflected back to me, lo and behold, through music on YouTube, was the fact that when we raise our vibration enough, it's not like, okay, in the 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords situations that, you know, this magic god rides up on in and just cleans up the mess, and then we're sitting there smiling, or we're just gifted, like on Disney, everything to change overnight, or like we've seen on the movies. Like there's this one magic answer to it all, and everything transforms. There's a metamorphosis like that. It's not like that. It's like when we do this work, we do enough healing, we see the love in the 5 of Cups. We see the love in the 3 of Swords. We see it. It's reflected back to us, so we can add the positive charge. We can heal. We can expand. We can surrender. We can create. We can create with it. We can shift it. Because we're shifting it with love. We're giving it purpose. We just gave that pain purpose. We just used some knowledge. We just made some sense of some stuff. We're not just sitting there smacking our head, man. And maybe we didn't make sense of it in a way where we're analyzing it, but we let it flow through us. We created with it. We allowed the experience. You know, sometimes it's like we'll run from pain or from change so much, or from like, you know, like a habit we know is not for our highest good. It's connected to that cup the devil's offering us, but we don't want to do it. We make excuses for it because we're, the way this place is, like, we're tired. But that's a trick. We're living our best life now. We're not tired. That's a trick. That's a trick in our mind. We're in the energy of what we're creating, and if we're tired, we have to honor it because we're healing from force. So if we're tired, what can we do to take care of ourselves? And we're in charge. We're in charge. Because today matters. My patterning that I'm creating with today is going to be how I'm sowing my future. It's my seeds. I'm planting my seeds today. This is what I'm harvesting. And I know this. And this is my life. And I'm allowed to have my best life. And the man ain't gonna come all up in here and tell me what's up, what's up. I gotta live my life right now. Because I'm living from the inside out. Not from coming from the outside in. It's like we live so much of the outside telling us what's up. And then, well, what happens if our environment is attacking us and we're listening? That's not good. We have to listen from within to without, because we're expanding. We're healing. Our connections from within to without. That is something that we have untwisted. We understand this. We have this. It's like it's like when we're doing this work, we have not just done one thing. We have done all these things in order to understand, and we strung them all together. We built the base. We build our stability of the light. That's part of building the golden ages, and we're doing it through ourselves. We're actually building this. We're actually doing it. We're not just thinking about it. We're not just talking about it. We're going to do it. And this is how we're going to heal with the masculine, and we're not going to force ourselves. I really feel called to say this, almost like it's just coming from my being, guys, right now. This is oozing from my being. And when when I do, I'm going to really try to slow down and make sure I do air these readings to show how we got here in the messages, So I really value them. And this is all about learning what we value now. And this, I feel like this expansion is so close to my heart personally, and talking about myself here for a minute and sharing a piece of myself as my moon is in Aquarius, and just feeling so connected to understanding Aquarius and the heavens coming down from the earth through knowledge. But it's knowledge of, you know, we see the mother and the son working together, and understanding right there in looking at the value in that. It's not always mom and dad, but look, mom and son are working together in order to help us heal and expand. And sometimes, you know, father and daughter, and, you know, so on. How we all unite. I've said much. There is much I want to share today. And let's see what's happening, guys. My counter just said 11:17 here on the message. So let's start here. We're lifting the veil and we're questioning everything and anything that is unaligned. It must go. This is the work we're doing. And we know, we're understanding we're not alone. Even if we're in isolation, we have a physical connection. We have a community. And this is us actually building these communities of New Earth, okay? The cosmic heart, we're in devotion. And this is amping up our energy. This is allowing it to be really potent, because we're making our life a moving prayer, and we need this potency. It's part of what we're doing here. It's part of the equation. We're working with the blue flame, and this is that message. It's being able to see the love in the pain and the gift. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And you know, too, you'll see like twin flame rays, like blue ray. I don't know, what other rays are there? But guys, whatever they're sharing with me, we're working with the blue flame right now. And it's not a competition of the color. And this means we are working with the feminine's truth. You know, much of what we do here, we know, is we meet to heal from the 5 of Wands charge. We're working on healing with the masculine, but we're doing it by honoring the feminine's truth. And that is where we really work with healing from the devil energies. And I really like the patch tarot, where we have the feminine and we're working with her throat chakra, and the masculine and we're working with the sacral chakra. And this is how we're going to help them heal together and repair the connection. And understanding that this is about the feminine. This is really about the feminine. And the feminine understanding that we're going to trust the timing. All right, guys. That's the end of channel messages part 1. See you part 2.